Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 2561, which is a super hard level, where we have 30 moves to clear out 59 jelly. And what makes it super hard, I think, is these cutouts that put this area in isolation. But of course we also have chocolate, popcorn, and a magic mixer. The bobbers might be able to help us, but the fish aren't that bright. So what I need to do is start with a good setup, and I know that I can exit without losing any lives. I keep my 4 lives, and I can re-enter over and over and look for a better setup. Most people still have the ability to exit and enter without losing lives. Check and make sure you do before you waste a whole bunch of lives and get upset with me. But this is the method I'm going to try to use to get this done. I might be here a while, so I'll pause the recording and meet you back here when I find a good board. Okay, so I'm going to start here and hope that this is enough to carry me. Now unfortunately when I do this, this is going to drop too low to be used in combination. But we might still get some good bonuses from here. Okay, so let's go ahead and just open everything up, see if we can strike this as many times as possible. The fish looks like it's striking it. It is not. It used to on the old platform, and so the fish is programmed to seek that, but it doesn't do any good. We have to do it all on our own, and we did a really good job of doing it on our own because we struck that several times and we're going to strike it again. So it's ready to spew, but it can't because we're hitting it so often. So I like that, and I really like this, and I really like this, and now it's time to put this into force before I lose it. I'm hoping it goes high. There we go. It opened this up, and I need to set it with another special again. Although I just used up all of the red, but I used it up in stripes, and so what happened is it kind of cleared out the board for me. I think it's time to do this again with the red before I lose it. I might not get everything. It would be better if I had green stripe. But if I don't use it, I might lose the opportunity. I am going to play around a bit here. I am going to chance it a bit. Now if I do that, that's really bad. But if I do this, then if this doesn't hit here directly, something's probably going to hit this, and it's going to hit over here. And I have enough red to do some damage and to hit the bobbers, which will move the fish, right? So 2 left. I'm hoping this goes this way because I can get this one on my own. And look at that. 15 moves left. So this obviously was a very easy board, and all you needed was strategy, although I'm totally lying. This was my 47th playthrough, my 2nd day of playing. I was so tempted to bring in boosters, but then people just double duck dare me, because I tell them to do it without boosters, and then I have to go back and do it without boosters. Last time I played this, I only needed 1 booster. I don't know how many tries it took me, but this was ridiculously crazy. And if I were a sane person instead of someone insanely trying to get this without boosters, I would have gone in with my helmet equipped with a color bomb, a striped wrapped combo, and then of course the 3 extra moves that you get. Or if I didn't have access to the helmet or the spaceship, I would have brought in some of these boosters to help me out, probably the whole round, and just have gotten it done fairly quickly. Some people don't have access to the helmet and the golden spaceship, but you're going to need a lot of firepower on here, and maybe even some hammers to help you. One of the best things to do is to wait until, in my opinion, to wait until you have a fairly decent board, and then just attack it with a few in-game boosters that are going to make a big impact. But if you've got enough of these entry boosters that you can waste them and hit several times and not have to worry about such a large investment that you have to use up a whole bunch of lollyhammers to follow, this is probably an easier way to get the job done. Start with your entry boosters, and if you don't want to use those up and you have access to your helmet and your spaceship, I would wait and I would put 2 color bombs right next to each other and take out all of that chocolate right away and a lot of that layers of frosting. So sorry I kept babbling, but you know, when you play so many levels and you get stuck on one that takes you 2 days, you want to make sure that everyone else is equipped, and I do. I want this to be an easier job for you than it was for me. If this was at all helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That would help me out. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below and I'll try to respond as quickly as possible. And as always, thanks for watching.